up, guys? We're talking this week about mixing up upper body attacks and lower body attacks. The thread in question was exactly about that. It was going to be trying to bounce back and forth between upper body submissions and lower body submissions. Mostly talking about on top, but we're going to look at something from the bottom. We're going to talk about attacking a Kimura from half guard on the bottom and switching that over to Kneebar. So the situation is I'm playing knee shield essentially. I'm going to sit up for this Kimura, and Ian's going to start defending. So he's grabbing his hand. At this stage, it's really important I don't hug the arm to my chest. That actually makes it easier for Ian to get up. Can you posture up? Yeah, that's a problem for me. What I want to do instead, can you come back, is I'm going to straighten my inner arm out. So I'm trying to push his elbow towards the ground and specifically push my elbow to the back of his shoulder and keep that depressed so that he can't pop up. Okay? When I'm in this position, I have lots of options. This is by no means the most conservative, but it is kind of what we're talking about. So I'm going to shrimp away a little bit, take my other leg, and throw it on top of his hip. One option here would be just try to tear this out if I'm strong, but if he's got a really good grip and I can't pop that arm out, I want to be able to hit the knee bar as well. So leaving my inside leg in between his knees, my bottom hand is going to underhook his leg, then I abandon the arm, and I grab the heel. At this point, I want to keep his knee bent at 90 degrees, and I'm going to use his lower leg like a wrench to turn him this way. So I grab the heel, I turn the wrench until he rolls over. And at this point, the most important thing I can do is trap his big toe with my neck. Okay? So I need to put my head on the ground, trapping his big toe, wrap up a rear naked choke grip, and extend backwards. So again, we're playing knee shield. I'm attacking this Kimura. Ian's defending. I'm straightening out my arm to keep him nice and low. Shrimp back, throw over the top. Try to tear this out if I can. If I can't, I'm going to underhook the leg, grab the heel, crank this over, trap the big toe right away. Most common way to lose a knee bar is if I'm up like this, Ian straightens his toe and he rolls that way, and I've now lost the knee bar. I need to make sure my head traps that, so that he can't roll in that direction, and I can extend and get my finish. As I said, not the least risk move that you can do. It's not the most conservative game plan, but if you're looking for a way to mix upper body submissions and lower body submissions, it's a great way to do that. Okay. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any comments. We'll see you next week.